Hi, friends. Having a somber midday. I think it's about noon now, and I just posted my hippie talks. I was going to put an addendum to the hippie talks, but I thought I'd make a separate video. I'm doing this so that while the memory is so crisp and clear in my head, I can share it with you and have it for backup purposes, because my mind is trying to block this out. What the hell am I talking about? Well, let's start by saying everybody's okay. Something happened to my Pasha. He is okay. Let me start with that so that I don't shake you all up. I don't want any of you feeling shooken up. It's been a hard morning. As you all know, every morning I walk down a block and a half from here to the bus stop and wait for my son, who lives half a block from the bus stop, to come to the bus stop. I give him a hug. I send him off to school. It's nice. It's sweet. We get to see each other. I get some exercise in the morning, blah, blah, blah. This morning, I actually really felt I needed to go. I don't go every single morning, but I felt I needed to go this morning, and thank God I did. Pitter patter, I'll get at her. As I said, he's okay. But as I saw the bus was only 2 minutes away, I look, and there he is walking up the street, heading south on 10th Street, towards the four-way stop that he crosses the crosswalk, and then boom, he's with me. One cross of the crosswalk on First Ave, towards me, going west, and boom, we hug, we go talk, he goes. I saw him stop at the crosswalk at the proper spot and look both ways. I looked away for a minute and I heard thud. Oh my God. I look quickly and there's my son flying from the hood of a taxi onto the ground and rolled 1 or 2 times. That image has been playing in my head ever since. He's okay. But nothing prepares a man to see his child rolling in the street after being hit by a car. And those first few seconds as I ran to him, I've got my St. John ambulance card. I ran to him. He was speaking. He wasn't out of it or anything. He was fine. And I told him, just stay where you are for a minute. And I checked his neck and his arms and his legs, and nothing seemed broken. And he was saying, I feel fine. So we got him up and off the road. And then I went straight to the yellow cab, and I wanted to punch that driver in the face. How fucking dare you on a 4-way stop end up hitting a passenger, hitting a pedestrian? My son. I was in such shock, but the lovely, lovely lady who was in the back seat of that taxi, she got out and she put her arm around me and said, calm down. His fault or not his fault, none of this is going to help. She called 911. They sent an ambulance. Long story short, we went to the hospital. He was checked out head to toe. He was on a spinal board heading in. They put him on a spinal board immediately once the ambulance got there, just in case. But everything points to him being okay. Oh boy. And he's home now with his mom. She took the day off of work, and she's spending it with him. And I actually was recording this for you all, and he sent me a text saying he's sad, so I stopped recording. And this is recording number 2 because I had to call him and talk to him. And he's just sad because now it's starting to play back in his mind how scary it could have been, how bad it could have been. And I'm trying so hard not to cry when he's on the phone, because I'm trying to give him the strength. Let him know if he feels like crying, cry, my boy, cry. Let it out. Let the fear out. But remember, you just got in a fight with a car and you won. You beat that car. You're Superboy. You're Superman with blonde hair and blue eyes. So I told him, you're strong. You're wonderful. You'll make it. And you can miss a couple of days of school, and let's get you healthy. Let's get you feeling good. Let's get you okay. And I just don't know what else to say. I feel I need to get he was within the crosswalk of the four-way stop, within the two, because he was at the place where the curb molds into the pavement for people on wheels. And that's within the crosswalk. The cab driver, according to the policeman, tried to tell us that my son was not within the crosswalk, and that's why he didn't see him. But like any taxi, it has video, dash cams, and their supervisor came immediately, and before the ambulance left, the police and the supervisor and the ambulance drivers all saw the video and said, Pasha was 100% in the right. This driver was in the wrong. Luckily, he wasn't speeding, or the damage could have been worse. I don't know where this will go from here. I hope it's just over. We are getting highly, highly reflective tape to put on Pasha to try and just limit the chances of this. And from now on, every morning, until it's bright at least outside, I'm going every morning to pick him up at his house and walk him across that street. No, he doesn't need his hand held. He doesn't need to be a baby, but you know what? Dad needs to make sure he's okay. And he's going to be scared the first couple of days walking to the bus stop. I don't know what else to say, friends, but I had to share with all of you. I love all of you. And this was traumatic. My mind is not settled. And hopefully over today and tomorrow, it will get settled. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for being a part of this family of mine. It's a weird family, but it's a loving family. And God bless you all. Life is short. Grab it by the nuts. Peace.